So, this is Jared Curtis Key.
I was in Austin in an apartment.
This piece here, and I have this piece over here.
It's actually Hebrew, and it says he is sufficient.
The name Angelica is actually my oldest daughter. I was a teen mom, and I gave her up for a better life for her.
There's actually an ichthus right here.
I guess the whole reason I got this one was because, you know, it meant something to me personally, between me and, you know, and God, and I wanted it somewhere where no one else could see it and it could just be mine.
Because he's known me for 20 years. Hey man, you know I don't like tattoos. You know I don't do the tattoo thing. I said, if you ever kill yourself, I'm gonna get crazy.
When I went and got it, it was kind of like a last minute thing, but I knew I was leaving, and I was leaving my wife and my daughter behind.
And on December 3rd, I saw my father come up to me crying. He's only cried once in his life that I've ever seen. I knew what happened.
And the cool thing about it is that I've got 3 flames, 3 leaves, and it was supposed to be 3 blood drops.
So when that happened, like I said, a week and a half, I was like, and they buzzed me out. 2 months after I came home, Mary got pregnant with David. And little did I know, but if I looked closely, next to my blood drop, there's a little tiny blood drop next to mine. So there's actually 4 blood drops. It was out of anger. Yep.
When it really hurts, it really feels permanent. There's definitely a psychological effect that it has on you.
I personally, just for me, the artwork to me makes my body more beautiful in my eyes.
You know, I lost my mom, and I was adopted, and lost my adopted mother. So it was a struggle my whole life about feeling loved and feeling like I had parents that cared about me. I'd had my own issues with my family and my parents anyway. And then becoming a Christian, they kind of went against everything they raised me to believe, and so they kind of alienated me, and it was very hard. I had to be on my own from, you know, 18 financially, and, you know, completely on my own, and so it was hard.
I can tell you what my next tattoo is going to be. Me and my sister are going to get a matching tattoo, and it's going to say "Saved by the Grace of God." We're getting it right here, and that's because I'm recovering. I've had definitely a pretty checkered life. Is that a good way to put it?
Yeah.
You know, that whole wanting to, whenever something difficult happens in your life, and wanting to have this piece of pain, this moment of pain, and then this permanent scar, I think that's really universal, because I have felt that way so many times when I've been going through really hard times.
I had to kind of leave them for a time, and to, you know, to follow God's calling in my life.
Once I got it, I felt better. And I still do.
If I'm going to go through the pain, I might as well have something to tell about it, you know?
And I knew that it was the right thing to do, and so it was definitely rewarding in that sense, and I think it's exactly what he wanted me to do, regardless of how hard it was. And I think he was, you know, asking me to do something pretty difficult in order to follow him.
I want to get that I'm saved and that I'm forgiven, because I think all the way up till about 2 weeks after my baptism, I still didn't believe there's any way God can forgive me for half of the things that I've done in my past.
You know, I had a bigger family than I thought I had, and it took time to realize that Jesus was the one that was sufficient for me. The grace that I didn't deserve that he gave to me was what was important.
It hurts.
You know, family was important, you know, parents were important, or, you know, anything like that. And his love for me was greater than anything I'll ever experience from any person on this planet.
Kind of like tells my tale, you know?
It's right here.
Oh.